biggest line perfume. I can't believe it. Oh no, no, these were titles we were. These are ideas that we had for making a film that we could put on the front that would be clickbait. The gosh, that's disgusting. The biggest lie in perfumery, and I can't believe I didn't discover this earlier.
I think this film is called Gosh, That's Disgusting. Okay, so what we're looking at here are spice perfumes.
Yes.
That you have made.
Yes.
With your brand, 4,160 Tuesdays, here in London, handmade, that people can buy and have for their own on the website.
Yes, Arthur, that's exactly what we're doing. Thank you.
So if you want a spicy perfume, buy 5 of these.
They look so...
I know they do look really good.
It looks really nice like that. It's just like, you could buy a whole sandwich off them. You could buy a wadge.
Yeah, well you should.
You've got the 315ml for 95 off around at the moment.
Probably
so
have...
If you want 3 spicy ones.
Yeah, except we might finish it by the time I get round to changing the words from mosque to mosque and Martha to Arthur. Right, okay, we're going to smell.
And go.
Okay.
Oh, I'd already gone.
Oh, have you?
We're down to down to 50 seconds.
And go.
You can go again, yeah.
Go.
So what are we smelling here?
We're smelling Shazam.
Shazam, one of my favourites.
Which I just thought was a word and hadn't realised was a trademark, but I seem to have got away with it so far. But it's... so this was made, it actually is sort of mentioned in the book as Chandra's Flying Carpet, but it's the idea of a... floating on a magic carpet above a spice market, the spice souk in Morocco, with all the orange juice sellers as well. And there are lots and lots of orange trees in Marrakesh, so loads of orange flowers wafting around, so there's that. But sitting on top of here we have the pink pepper, black pepper and cardamom spices, which I really like together. Plus labdanum down the base, but frankincense.
It really reminds me of when I worked in LA about 6 years ago. I wore this around LA. It really reminds me of that.
It was longer ago than that, you know.
Was it?
I think it was the first one my mum tried, which was when I was like 11, 12.
Oh, I didn't know.
Wow.
That was one of my customers way back there. I had no idea.
I remember her getting a parcel,
Okay.
and I remember Shazam being one of the ones that she had a little sample of.
And here you are now.
When you were working in LA on
Dunsinane.
right, no, that was
Okay, 2014. 10 years ago.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Just like.
Or maybe 2015.
We were in our building, so but yeah, we met in 2014. You just finished Dunsinane, and then you disappeared off to LA. So.
Oh bugger.
Yeah, 10 years. 10 years.
Right, what do we have here?
This one is Pillow Talk.
Oh yeah, lang for days.
Yeah, doesn't come out much. I'm gonna have to check that it's going to be legal still with that amount of lang in it. But this is. It's got a Hollywood link, this one. It was made for somebody who dashed into the studio and said, I want this one, so you can't have that one, it's somebody else's, which was Sleep Not. Well, can you put pink pepper in it? Yeah, if you like. Can you put yuzu in it? If you want. Can I have this? Like, with her daughter kept saying, Mom, no, just, this is what you did last time, just stop. So, it is in fact a base of Sector Central Canada with jasmine, sandalwood, black pepper and lang lang, because that was for an event. It was for a Valentine's Day promotion. I was asked, could I use, and I said, why do you want those? And they said, because they're aphrodisiacs. All right then, put those in. So that became Sleep Not. And then Pillow Talk was Sleep Not plus the pink pepper plus yuzu.
It's very good.
Yeah, orange flower. So, yeah. So it's
Not what you
actually
would expect from the spice.
no, because it's got the jasmine and the lang lang in there as well. So it's got the rich white floral. So it's probably an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, they all are. We're doing very badly on the 5 minutes here.
Yeah, we are terrible.
Yeah, you've got 1.5 minutes left.
Yeah, this isn't going to happen.
3, so.
Also, okay.
30 seconds each.
Next. Okay, in order of, I can't remember which one. I'm going to do this one. Dark one.
This one's called Pirate.
Queen.
This is
Pirate
Pirate Queen, which is in a grand series of queens. Red Queen, White Queen, that were Alice in Wonderland.
I like
Looking
this
Glass. Good. This is, then we had Dark Queen, and then Pirate Queen is her in charge of boat. And so like, in charge of boat, you know, like,
God, it's
yeah,
so
you
good.
did that.
Wow.
Bit leathery, salt-soaked decks, coffee, rum, tobacco.
God, it's all of those things.
All of those
and
things.
more.
Yes, which was worn by a friend's husband, Matt, but she didn't tell him. She didn't tell him it was called Pirate Queen, and then he said, "Is that what I'm wearing?" It's like big rugby playing then. And she said, well, "Yeah," and he went, "All right." So I mean, it is Pirate Queen, but it's not. It's not a very.
No, it's not
It's
very.
not a traditional feminine fragrance.
No.
This one, but is given that I got called Pirate Perfumer, which I like.
Oh,
There we
There
go.
goes the 5 minutes. Okay, that was 3 and 5, and then we'll just keep
3
going.
and 5, and here we go.
You can have another 5 if you want.
Yeah.
Now this is one I promised not to sing.
It's this
Flame in Your Heart,
Yeah, this is another one of my favourites.
which is a line from a song, and it's sort of to do with. I say it's a number of times. There are more spiced fragrances not in the collection because they haven't brought them out, but in the book. When people say, "Oh, I want something that everyone will fall in love with," and this is just for one person.
Mm.
So, big on labdanum, isn't it? You can just.
Yeah.
But it's not just labdanum. It's got styrax and apoponax and just the lot. Lots of resins. Yeah, all sticky,
Love a resin.
really difficult to work with. Which is why you don't find them. You don't find this much stickiness in commercial fragrances because it's just too much bother for them to mix them all up. I think the machines just take ages to wash out.
Yeah.
Some musks. What else did I put in there? It says here, magnolia. That's magnolia wood, probably flower as well. Rose. Kumquat. Essential oil. I love my citruses. Cocoa Absolute. Now that I think is the most irresistible thing you can put in a fragrance. It's not sweet. It's
Which one?
just lovely.
Coconut?
Cocoa.
Yeah.
Not coconut.
No, coconut.
Definitely not. No, cocoa. Like dark.
Yeah.
Dark.
Do you know what? Kumquat is really. I love a kumquat and fennel salad. Oof.
Fair enough. You
I
get
think
a
that's-
kumquat and fennel salad.
He made it.
Where do you get them?
Made it.
Just
You
make-
buy
make
kumquats, buy
Buy
fennel, slice them up, put them in there.
them?
Drizzle of olive oil,
Yeah.
pinch of salt.
Maybe I should just make a kumquat and fennel fragrance. That's what I'll make for you next. That's what we're doing next. Okay. So, pink pepper, yes. Tonka, yes. And then I put labdanum, benzoin, styrax, and cistus. So it wasn't the apoponax. But that's why I never remember my own formulas. But it's in the book, really. It's in the book.
Well, you did make didn't you make a fragrance once called Sister Sledge?
Sister Sledge, I did,
Yeah.
yeah. It's on the Patreon.
There we go.
Yeah,
So if you want to join the community, go to patreon.com/enthusiasm.
Where there are so many formulas just waiting to be downloaded.
You can have the formulas.
So many.
You can also have 12 fragrances a year. You can also be part of the most exciting fragrance community in the world.
Well, what we do is we get together on Zoom several times a month. We just all have a big sort of Q&A chat, and it's all safe space, and it's not, none of them is recorded. So it can never get out that, 5 years' time you'd asked a bit of a silly question. It's all fine. It's all very friendly. And it's all perfume makers, some of whom are very experienced and very successful, way more, than me. But they feel a little bit by themselves. So that's what it is. It's a community.
Yeah, it's a community. And also, it's,
It's my house. I'm the house mother.
It's
I am.
house.
I just like that's what Terry said. I'm the house mother.
Oh, wow. Now then. I don't know what this is.
This is the big smoke.
Oh yeah.
So this is me making a spiced amber without any vanilla in it.
I think I have a type.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love this?
Yeah.
So what Nick does is because he can, and he's run it through Perfume's little helper so he knows it's safe, he will fill a bottle with half Big Smoke and half Flame in Your Heart and wear that.
Wow.
And every single morning he puts that on, and every single morning I say, "Oh, you smell nice." It's a perfect marriage, Flame in Your Heart and Big Smoke, and they're possibly even Nick and me. So, yeah,
Yeah,
so...
if you had to pick one of your perfumes that was you in a perfume.
Do you think there's
Well, what if
Oh,
you
if I
had
had
to,
if I
yeah,
had
if
to.
you had to pick?
Complicated Shadows?
Yeah, it's got to be. Complicated Shadows is just.
Is that the one that
It's
you
another level.
think is the best thing you've ever made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wearing that today,
Good.
but now I'm covered in other things.
Yeah. So this one, it does have a bit of what you white birch in. This
Oh,
one. Yeah. Because I wanted smokiness. I wanted just post-war, gloomy Britain before the Clean Air Act. So the fog's really horrible, and nobody's got any money. Yeah.
Have you heard of the phenomenon recession pop? To
No.
describe like music gets extra good when there's a recession.
Ah.
Wow.
It feels like that is like perfume gets extra. It just made me
Yeah.
think of it. The way you like when everyone was miserable.
Yes.
Recession
Fragrance.
pop. That's great.
Yeah. So this
true.
is what are we called at the moment? It's I can't remember what George Osborne said we all had to live through.
Oh.
I've blanked it now.
Whatever he said.
Yeah.
All I have to say to that is, gosh, that's disgusting.
Yes, it was disgusting. Austerity. This is austerity scent. If we're made to, if all our public services are cut, and we're all made to feel that it's our fault that we're poor.
I feel like I've read a really poncy perfume description that was about like this is the scent of the surveillance state or something,
The sense of the surveillance state.
which made me.
Well, I'm glad I
Laugh,
don't know
but
who it is.
also
but
want to
then
smell it.
I'm not going to be rude about it. Well, maybe that's how we have to be outrageous. But this is.
How could you make something smell like CCTV?
I would just go for a bunch of metallics. Probably
smell like paranoia?
Yeah. Icky.
So tobacco, vetiver, white birch, a mist of musks. It says here. I won't get carried away. So a little bit of aldehydes, fatty aldehydes, which is unusual for me. But I wanted candle wax because no one could afford a light. And a little bit of frankincense. It says for absolution. But yeah. Set in a 1950s London, feels like film noir. Because, film noir in post-war Britain, there were lots of black and white films because they couldn't afford colour film.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have black and white films.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And people think they were the good old days because they're not, those people aren't alive anymore to remember how horrible it was mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's end on a very cheery note there.
Yay!
But yeah, it's quite vintagey, but it's spiced, which is why we were talking about it.
And they're all wonderful, and people should go and buy all 5 of them.
Thank you, Arthur.
4160tuesdays.com. Bye.